Iconic Man. Proudly brought to you by Men and Boys for Gender Equality in partnership with National AIDS and Health Promotion Agency, NAPA, under the Boys Arise Nanogang campaign, inspiring men, transforming communities.
Lunga, welcome to the show. Thank you so much, as always, for honoring this fixture. I call it a fixture because we need to have these conversations as men.
Thank you very much, Dola, and good afternoon to all the Gabz-FM listeners, and a very warm welcome to Prophet Pheko, who is one of the men that we've decided to feature this November. You remember, November is the month men's health, and mental health is one of the critical issues that we need to discuss and bring to the forth. Whenever we talk about issues of addiction, Dola, people always ask, it's difficult to recover, it's difficult to go through such a process. And so we decided to let's invite Prophet Khora to share his story, how he has overcome addiction, and how now he intends to help other people within the community. Prophet, welcome. We introduce and background of yourself.
Dumelang batswana ko gae ke bidiwa Prophet Pheko, leina la me ke Shampisi Pheko.
Shampisi
Ke tswa Mathubudukwane. I was born in Mathubudukwane, grew up in Mathubudukwane. The other part of Botshelo I'm a man of God with the title of a prophet. I've come here to come and share my story, the journey that I walked under the drugs till I got out of them, and how I got the help. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Prophet. Maybe what were the challenges that you've gone through, and how did you find yourself only addicted?
Into drugs is like peer pressure. Before even knowing Christ. Through a calling. Then it happened that it was confirmed or no, this is a calling of God. Then we move us straight from the society to be a leader. Straight away. So then we move. Yes, I'm called. Yes, there is a grace of God in my life, but lifestyle so now that's when the struggle started, because remember how you find but while on worrying bunzi babone ba super ha ba ile gore ba tshela sentle makebe jalo bunzi ba batho mo Christian, they will show you gore ba tshela sentle and khantelelo wena o heletsa o ijaja. So then that's when now problem started, because now ne ke khona go lemoga gore botshelo ba me ga se bone. So that's when the struggle started. So go tswelela ga me jalo now ga go logelwa ke moruti. I have to pray for people.
No na le dikgwetlo ka.
Me gape ga ke tsekele moruti ke setse go rapelela batho. Ke na le bothata ba me, which is what most men of God are going through. I know that. Then it was not an easy journey at all, because now when you talk about drugs, we are talking about something that controls you. Selo se leng gore wa se retsa o tshwantse gore o fulfile se se na le keletso ka sone. Kore kind of like sa go rua di schedule tsa go mo botshelong gore o kopana le bo mang kana go mang di laolwa ke tsone di drugs. Ga ke bui di draka like gore ke di etela. Sometimes I was full time now, but at the same time ke expect gore I must serve God. So it was not an easy journey. A journey I think I tshwantsanya le journey ya a relationship is an abusive relationship. We tell gore now wena you must put everything into that. The drugs di gone ho. Now go diragala wena you have to take money buy it, you have to take your time buy it. It affects ko lapeng. Mind you, along the way ke be ke nyala. So now ke a nyala gore I'm adding other people on the mo listing ya botshelo ba me. And go nyala ga me mosadi ya me na sa itsora mo into drugs and na izoro nyalwa ke moruti. So imagine now the time she discovers. So it was not an easy thing.
How did she discover? And what happened when she discovered that you were on drugs?
You know, I bless God for having that wife. She's a strong woman. How did you manage this journey? Because we are now 19 years.
Well done.
So she discovered because behavioral motho a di drugs wa e bona gape go nna le routine nngwe go nna le schedule so so rose keep you have to go somewhere because ne ke ipitla. So now ha ile re ka ipitla gora gore ke tshwentse rena go tse dintsi ke tswe mo lape ke tsame ke go dira and ke moruti kana. So ha o le moruti ha go kwa di goga jaaka batho ba bangwe kana wa dija jaaka mongwe le mongwe gore you have to look for a place e leng gore convenient.
Mokholbete.
Mo Kolbete.
Tsara mo Kolbete ka ya murtia ja di drugs mo Kolbete mole. Ai phitlhile gore ba mosala morago ba scam. And unfortunately that is what happens. Now, without even diluting your story, you got help, and it's not everybody that goes cold turkey that can. How did Men and Boys for Gender Equality support you through your this bad time in your life, this dark time in your life, Muruti?
First thing the help that thing in a leading alo or get because so sometimes my wife is the one who took me there. So sometimes what if I find one hour putego? Ile no cancel ang gone. And always I stand before people. I'm a holy man. I pray for people, but now but she ended up convincing me. I ended up going there because now negele bella around me. I want to say move on. Botselo ba me boe me hela ke tshelela di drugs tota ke tshelela di drugs. So I ended up ya no ke decide gore now it has to be I have to swallow the pride and look at my kids. Ke ipotsa gore my first born child wa mosimane ga go gola hitela papa go tike moruti me antsa ja di drugs ba gonna jang. So I had to take that step. It was not easy. Men and Boys helped me tota ka di sessions tsa bona tsa counseling where sometimes they kona go lofa. You know how they hooked up. Sometimes wa dodge. We renale session and that session now in imponsa reality. When you are in drugs how
I think everybody that's on drugs hope and wish for one day I wanna quit this.
So hage their counselors, they will remind you now that you have got a problem. You know, so some talk go bolelwa nnete wa bona. So the sessions I want to bolella nnete and di mpontsha di tse leng gore ke le ka go di avoid every time ha ke bona ke tabe ke tsa di drugs ke iteba tsa reality hela ya botshelo wa bona. So the sessions I bone ne di mpontsha tsone di tse gore no, wake up my brother. Yes. So this is life. You can't continue like this. You got a family, you got kids. You have to grow here as a person. So it was hard, but I ended up ke attended on the session is on it for a whole year. Ke attend kantele dia tswela dintsi Tues. So the thing is through prayer ke rapelelwa I got delivered. Okay, fine. Now ne ke sena any knowledge ne ke sa cancel ke sa hiwa any ke sena information e pe ya gore now because drugs you can pray for me now and I leave the church. I can sustain 2 weeks but ke tsela le batho bone ba mo society ba ileng gore ke dizala tsa me ba ile re dija mmogo ba ileng gore they will call okay and all the like.
So all the time when we have this conversation about drugs, there's always that big elephant in the room of saying, "Ditswakai, how do they get in? Who are these people that give us drugs?" That's always the big question. And when we come and talk advocacy and saying no to drugs, it's always, okay, guys, we hear you, but where do you get these drugs? What about those people that gave you these drugs? Bakaibon, Rabaite, Banamo community. What are we doing about it?
Yeah, that one idingalo, because you would find oring. Ronaldo they tell a ilor reka mo ilong oring. Kiba ilor ki bona ba bohelo wa bona. So what they tell ele chain hele ilong oring. Na interest ame tota hele ne ilong oring. If I can get something. Wa bona.
Gore ke tsa mang
di tswa kae nna hela ne ke
But we know the dealers, gents.
Ne ke dira ne ke khotsohatsa age ya me hela wa bona gore di tswa kae jang tota ne mo ne ke sa mind mo so
maybe Harry Libella, your journey to recovery. A lot of people that struggle with drug abuse, ke gore ba feel gore o tla bo o tsere 2 steps 3 days or 4 days tsala ya tla tsa utle wa boela gape ko morago. How did you manage tsone ditsala or the people that you were smoking what's ba ne ba go nela se ileng gore no se dirisa? How did you manage that relationship ya go cut out?
Kore mo botshelong, for you to get help you must appreciate first gore na le mathata wa bona, and how simolla wa accept gore ke na le mathata gora gore o simolla go bulela any help that can come in. So now what was happening, can I decide now I want to leave, I want to quit. So now I involve my wife. She has been my strength, daughter, my wife. Then now it was like she's into drugs now. We were working na free ke mmolela sengwe sengwe every time ha di batla gore ke di je or ke goge go diragala jana. So she would understand me. The thing is, none can nile free my wife. Which are things that the routine go counseling. That's what routine go counseling. Or as a couple, you must listen to for you to come out of it. So strength is that through this in my wife. The will in me that ke batla go tlogela.
Erra, you said it took you about a year. Where are you in this journey? Are you recovered, and what do you want to do with the experience that you've had?
I'm clean. I'm 100% clean. I've overcome this. That is why when again nale that audacity to come and stand here. It's because and the journey now the journey is similar ke nale organization the turnaround visions global impact. So this is an organization now I'll be taking this to another level, because now when I was going through this problem God was training me. God saw that he will use me as a point of contact. So now the experience I've gained, it's easy for me to drugs because I'm talking from practically. So now this I'm using this experience now to go to the society, to reach the community now, to teach about this thing and help my brothers and sisters out there who are hooked and show them you can balance it spiritually and the physical, because sometimes you find that you are fighting a demon canceling hell. You need to fight the demon spiritual. So achievement that came from who involve us spiritually, laying the canceling. So that's how I managed to defeat this. So I'm starting Kementari again, Mr. Lunga. He's leading me. I'm expecting by the grace of God, I'll reach many nations, not only in our country but outside also.
Prof, Thank you so much for being brave. It takes a real man to step up and say, I've got this problem, I need help, and getting help and overcoming this big monster. Drugs. We can't deny it. It's all over. It's a big pandemic that is happening right now. Final words from you, Re Lunga, as we shut down this conversation. News time.
My final parting words, you know, we need each and every man out there to be hands on deck. Whether you've used drugs or you have not used drugs, we need to stand and be able to encourage and motivate bana babam sabe sarona king in changing the next generation. So we call upon men to stand up and become role models and mentors to young people. Liba ilungore bana di drugs, let's embrace them, let's support them, let's see them through ending the use of drugs. Thank you very much, Tola.
Thank you so much, Prof. Legamos.
Thank you, sir.
It's being real. It's being true to yourself. It's living and doing your passion. It's everything that it's flying high, reaching for your dreams, breaking glass ceilings.
Now that's iconic. That's iconic. Iconic. Icon. Monage icon. Master everything once the mic's on. Icon. Icon get icon. Hakamadi feel like a pair of tights on. It's iconic sounds, iconic songs, iconic news, conversations, iconic views. 12 to 3 hang out with the iconic dude. Right here on Gabz-FM, the iconic group. Holla back and dollar back and be iconic too. Dollar back, holla back and show 'em what iconic do. It's iconic. It's iconic. It's iconic. 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 Iconic.